Hey expert investors, Paul here, and we're going to talk about 3 ways you can reduce your expenses, your monthly expenses on your student rentals. And you're looking at one of them right here. So that's obviously a thermostat, but it's boxed in with my trusty plastic box with a key. They can't get in. The students cannot get in and manually adjust the temperature to whatever they want. Knowing students, there's going to be some disagreements in how high or how low they want to keep the temperature throughout the 4 seasons we experience here in Southern Ontario. So what we do is we box it up. And to adjust the thermostat, because it's probably what you're thinking, how do they adjust it at all? We have installed a Wi-Fi thermostat. This is not a fancy one, it's just a cheaper Honeywell, but you can use one of the Nest or Ecobee brands. But this Honeywell does the trick. There's an app and I can control it with my phone. And on top of that, I set limiters on the thermostat. So for example, in the summer for the air conditioning, the temperature can only go as low as 24. So if they try and even if they got in, even if they try and set it to below 24, it wouldn't work anyway. And we have it set electronically to go to 24 in the summer on a certain day, believe it or not, and it'll never go below there. So if it needs to, and that controls our hydro cost. And in the winter, the heat cannot go above 22. Okay, so even if they are in there adjusting it themselves, we have it set so it can't go above 22. So that'll save you your hydro in the summer and your heat in the winter. The second item we do here is have a cap in the lease. So we cover the utilities in our rent. The rent is all inclusive here for the students. But what we do is we have a cap in the lease that says if the hydro, water, and gas exceeds a certain dollar amount for the year, for the 12-month span of their lease, then we can bill them back for the extra. So I have it set at an average of, I believe, $350 a month to cover water, hydro, and gas for the entire year. So it's $4,200. So if all the utilities exceed $4,200 for the year, I can bill them back for the excess amount. Totally legal, totally doable through the LTB, and totally enforceable. Okay, so they're much more careful on how they use the water and how they use the hydro in their own rooms and otherwise.